Welcome to Share Week 2, Part 2, Revealing Your Message. This is your quest this week. So in this quest, you're going to take that message and the intention you have for it, connect with some people, and then get inspired by that and use that inspiration to create a message for them. Here's how it goes. First thing I want you to do is create that intention for your message. Simply set an intention for now. You can always change it later or come back to this and do it again. So, what is your message about? That's part one. The second part is, who is your message for? And the third part is, what do you want them to know, to feel, and to do when they encounter your message? Let me give you an example of this. Let's say that your message is about helping young people discover a career that they love. And the people you're talking to are going to be first-year college or university students. And what you want them to know is that they can do this, they have what they need. What you want them to feel is hopeful and inspired and maybe even motivated to take action. What you want them to do is have a conversation with you about their learning journey. That's one example. Here's a second example. Let's say that your message is really about having a gorgeous, exciting, lifelong relationship with your partner. And so that's what your message is about. And the person that it's for is you want to reach women who are maybe a little dissatisfied with their relationship, but they really want to make it work. And what do you want them to know? Let's say you want them to know that there's nothing wrong with them. You want them to feel relieved and hopeful about their relationship. And what do you want them to do? Maybe in this message, you want them to take one small action that is an expression of self-care or self-love. So these are just two examples. Yours might be so simple. You might have an intention for this message. I just want to do this quest and see what happens. That's it. And I want to see if I can enjoy myself. That's an awfully nice intention to have. How much fun could I have with this particular quest? So here's the second task in your quest. Once you've done that, I want you to have 3 conversations with different people about their inspirations and challenges around a topic of interest to you. So this can be anyone that you know. They can be an acquaintance. They can be a family member. What I don't want you to do is don't make this into trying to get a client. So not someone you think is a prospective client right now. It could even be your buddy. If your buddy meets the criteria for the who you'd like to talk to, that conversation counts. You can ask in the community if you're looking for someone or if you know someone who's a good match and ask if they'd have this conversation for you. Now, what do you do in that conversation? I just want you to listen. You might ask some curious questions. Don't give advice. Don't try to sell anything. Just listen. It's all you have to do. The third thing that I want you to do, this is your third task in this quest. After you've completed your 3 conversations, I want you to set a timer for 10 minutes and write or record. You can do this on audio or video, your choice. So you can write it, you can do a video, you can record on your phone as an audio, whatever you'd like. And I want you to choose one of those 3 people and create a message for them from your heart. Think about that specific person. Think about what's going on with them. What do you see that would really help them? And in this message, consider, what do you want them to know? What do they need to know What do they need to feel? And what do they need to do that would make the biggest difference for them right now? Then I want you to take what you've created and I want you to share it inside of the share stream. The reason for this is that I want you to take this opportunity in a safe and supportive environment to see what happens so you can get some reflections from real people. So after you've shared, I want you to look at the posts of others in the community and leave a comment on 2 of them. I want you to comment very specifically, and I'll repeat this in the stream as well. I want you to comment with what you notice in that message that's most alive. What seems alive in this message as you see it, as you feel it, reflecting upon it? And what else are you curious about? So if I put a message into the group and you notice, for example, you might notice that it feels very reassuring. And when I talk about, in particular, creating something, it seems really alive. Okay, so make a note of that. I want you to reflect, in other words, on the aliveness and think about, for you as a person, is there something you're curious about? Would you like to know more about what this person is doing? Did they mention something that sparked your interest? Give that feedback. So I'm going to recap quickly what I would like for you to do. Set your intention. That's the first action. Have 3 conversations with people about the topic of your interest to find out what their challenges and inspirations are. Then, using those conversations as inspiration, create a message yourself, share in the community, and post. If you have questions about these instructions or there's something that's unclear, please ask below this video and I will clarify. And I will see you again soon.